Yeah, hey, ladies and gents, this is Drew, also known as Random Play, and good morning, from Sharon, who is looking like she's been through a lot, because she has. She has bitten off more than she can chew. By her, I mean myself. I've bitten off more than I can chew. Basically, did not realize just how much this series was going to be, and needless to say, it's a handful. We will be going through what has happened while the time I've been gone, and let's eat this cereal. Let's eat this cereal. That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. That'll give me some calories. Sharon is doing pretty well here. 465 kills. Now double. Let's get up there. And let's go outside and kind of show you what has been going on in the world of Tanglewood. Things have gotten a little bit different, as I said. So, as you can see, our little area has been fenced in because I wanted to provide a little bit of safety during sleep. We have rebuilt the house next door, and we have begun the process of chopping down almost every single tree in Tanglewood, as you can see. We started remaking roads, we started doing all types of things, but let's go ahead and check out this house real quick. I went for the more modern look on this one. Still need to clean up the yard. Very simple, very elegant, very, very extensive. Just to be able to change what this was into what it is, not easy at all. Sharon has got a lot of work cut out for her. As you can see, nice little. I also didn't have a refrigerator, so we went with the mini fridge for now. I'm gonna have to go steal refrigerators from houses. I'm gonna have to go steal a ton of doors because I'm running out of hinges and doorknobs. So let's hop into the truck and kind of show you what's been going on in the world of Tanglewood. So first and foremost, let's go to the warehouse, which is going to become the new main base eventually. We found a police car, and we found our ride to be able to go get things, because we will be able to store things in here once I have retrofitted it, because I will be able to retrofit this with boxes in here, which will allow me to be able to go get tons of stuff. I'm going to have to tear these out. Unfortunately, my sledgehammer is actually not on me. Wait a second, is this running? Did I accidentally keep this running? No. No. It's the truck I hear. Okay. That's the truck I hear. So we'll get out of there. It has a lot of work to be done on it. So the only thing that's in really good condition was the gas tank. That's because I took it out and repaired it. And everything else is kind of decent, but I want to get these bull bars and stuff like that put onto it. Make a good old prison bus. Good old. Alright. So why don't we go ahead and turn the truck off so we're not wasting fuel, because it is it's a necessity. Let's go ahead, as you see, more and more piles of wood. This is what we have done with the warehouse so far. We have our metal workbench, we have some other stuff here, and then we have our sledgehammers. I have finally started setting up electric. As you can see, I stole a pinball machine, or Dr. Oid's machine, and we started setting up some electric. The battery pack is over here, and then obviously we have our antique stove. If you are looking to be able to build it where I'm building for the stuff like that, you are getting the antique stoves, the fireplaces, the fuel generators, the barbecues, the mini fridges, the water walls, which I have not started doing, from the more buildings area, and then more buildings plus is helping me build the houses as well as other things. For now, we have started doing this. This will eventually become a garage area. I started barring out the walls and stuff like that. Brought a ton of wood in here because we're going to be redoing the floors and building some other things in here. Once again, running out of freaking, like, I am majorly running out of door hinges and knobs. So, lots of work still to be able to do on this building. Mainly focused on what the living area would be. And yeah, and then we're going to be redoing a ton of that stuff. So you guys are going to see this a ton of wood sitting around. And a lot of it is going to be simply because of the project that I've recently pulled off. Ooh, do not hit my bus. Is because of the project that I recently took on. And that was fencing in the entire area of Tanglewood. Now, I got about halfway through, I guess you can say. Not really. And as you can see, I've started redoing the roads as well. And then wood. Because we're going to need so much of it. But I will take you around as to what Tanglewood looks like now. As you can see, the fences, our gates, but this is why I feel relatively safe. I need to go around to get these cars. So some of these cars I'm hoping are going to be savable value. I don't think this one is, but I also want to tear them down for parts because I have been taking apart every single car and grabbing the pieces and tearing them apart that I can, because of the fact that I have that metal workbench. Allows me to be able to get all the metal that I need for these fences, which is a decent amount per. It is a decent amount per. But as you can see, we have a lot done. And the reason why the actual building of the town has not been super heavy so far is because of the stuff that we needed to do to be able to secure the area. Because, you know, I can't have zombies coming up on me while I'm chopping down, you know, my 1000th tree for the day. And I have no endurance. And I actually had that happen while I was building this wall. I was chopping down the trees for the other portion that is up here. And I had zombies just chuck up on me while I had absolutely no endurance. I had to walk back to my truck to ensure safety. So this is what we're looking at right now. Have not started rebuilding this. But this is all fenced in. We dropped a ton of wood off over here because I'm going to start working on these houses. We already went down that main way there, so tons and tons of progress that has been made. We're gonna redo the parking lot here. Unfortunately, there are no gas pumps here, but what I might do is I might make this into like a farm and feed store. All right, let's go back down this way. Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend I'm not a terrible driver. It would be amazing. I was doing wood walls and then I realized I didn't like them. But we did a lot of wood walls, as you can see. But that's perfectly fine because I'm probably not going to be super heavily into this area. So this is secure as well. Eventually I want to think about building like a warehouse or something here. I don't know. Like there's a lot still to do. Like so much. almost too much to be able to do. This is going to take, like, way more than I thought it was. Thousands of hours. So I will be 100% honest with you guys. Because of what this is requiring, I'm cheating a little bit. So, not right now. If I go out and get something, or I'm doing, like, regular building or something like that, I'm not using, like, God mode or anything like that. No, not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm increasing my carry weight. And then for, like, the fences, I use builder mode for those. Because it just is too much. Those fences alone would have taken thousands of hours of build time. And I want to get on to the actual rebuilding of Tanglewood. Now we're going to have a lot of different things that are going to occur, because the fact is we still need to go out and get the parts. We still need to go out and get more, you know, door handles and hinges and refrigerators and all these other things that are going to require, you know, getting stuff done. And it's not going to be fun. I guarantee it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So, as you can see, I'm going to show you a little bit of this. I have my hammer out. Yes, I do, because there can be zombies in this area. Maybe. This is where I encountered a ton of the zombies. So, as you can see, I fenced up there as well. And as you can see, all the trees that I chopped down in this area. So, part of the reason why I've been using the unlimited carry weight is just because going back and forth for the wood, and the exhaustion that comes from that is really overburdening. It's really overburdening in a series like this. Now, I don't use God mode. I don't use any of the other stuff. The only thing that I used was to build the fences, to be able to get them completely around, which, by the way, took more than 4 hours of simply just building fences, because I had to chop the trees manually and then build the fences. It was not fun at all. Like, I will say that almost made me want to go, oh, this is just too much. This is just too much. But I stuck with it, and I'm really glad I did. So we are going to be rebuilding a lot of the roads, everything else, as you guys have seen. This part we don't need to go back to, because that is simply the road back to the starting area. And then we are going to get up to here. Where are you? Oh, no. Avoided that one. Ha ha ha. We're going to get up to here, and you can see the fences go all the way. Stop. There. Now, because of that, I have made, or actually I haven't yet, I need to add the impenetrable log wall mod, and I need to add the, because you can see there's a couple of them in there. I also need to add the unbreakable metal fences mod, because I want this to be a secure thing, because this is more of a building creativity, you know, type of situation. We rebuild and secure Tanglewood. Now, this is where I went absolutely bonkers. So you guys remember me being up there. This is where I went absolutely bonkers, because I was like, you know, we don't have a gas station. Let's get a gas station. So I came all the way up here, secured this gas station, put a lamp in here because, well, you know, because this gas station has no light in it. Put some poles up, and ran some electric in here as well. So the gas pumps will always be able to work. And we have our own gas station. Now, we do need to go over here. The fishing store and all types of other things are over there. Would be nice. One of these days, I want to do a, like, fishing survival playthrough series. but we'll see when we get to that. But yeah, this is what we have done with the fences. This is what we have done with everything else. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work put into this. I want to say I've at least put 30 hours, 40 hours already into just the building process. Yeah, it's more extensive than I've ever had to do. More extensive than I've ever had to do for any other series before. It's a little tiring, I will say. But because of that, I am going to be able to make sure that it's not too terrible. As I said, it's going to be, the fences are now around. All I'm simply going to do is, when I do builds and everything else, it is simply going to be carry weight unlimited. The reason why is because you just, the travel time alone back and forth would take hundreds of hours just taking things back and forth. And I'm pretty sure people don't want this series for the next 4 years. So, yep, it's something that we were looking at, and I'm kind of proud of where this has already gone. I already said it was going to be more relaxed, kind of calm series. And the fact is, there's a lot that has been done already. I want to create farms. I want to create, an actual, lot. I want to get cars for, every house. I want to recreate the houses. I want to chop down most of the trees. I want to, rebuild the roads completely, which I have started doing, which is not easy. Once again, I don't have the unlimited carry weight on me right now because I actually just don't have the mode on. But as you can see, we started redoing this. So I think what we're going to do while we're sitting here talking is we will finish this, well, as much as I can. We'll finish this up. So what you are seeing is the more building, floor, stone. This is light asphalt. So this is simply what I am doing most of the day. That is most of my day. And as you can see, it's kind of weird how heavy it is into... Yeah. So, it makes for a really long rebuild. Unfortunately, for some reason, the more builds mod is not... I don't know what is happening where it's not making the animation with it. But it is, it's doing what it's needing to do. You still have to walk up to it. You still have to do everything else. And then obviously it's still counting as carpentry XP. But, this is the type of thing that we're doing. And then obviously it's using my planks, which is about a plank a piece to be able to do this. I mean, think about that. So it's a plank a piece. Oh my god, I'm out of nails already. That's right, I have boxes and boxes of nails. Am I wearing a metallic style wristwatch? I gotta wear that one instead. Thank you. Unequip, because I don't need that one. I have my metallic style dishwatch. Now we will dismantle those two because I need those. Alright. So this is what I wanted to kind of show you guys to be able to let you guys know exactly where we are sitting. Thank you for all your patience while we are going through the process of my daughter being in the hospital. While I'm trying out some other games as well, because we've been playing The Forest and Sons of the Forest. But I am 110% going to be continuing this series. And it's going to be a very long process, as you can see. Yeah. we are going to be doing a lot of building, and all of these houses are going to be renovated and redone. Not only are all these houses going to be renovated and redone, the warehouse is going to be renovated and redone. We're going to put fencing around. We're going to try clearing the grass, which is going to be a nightmare because this is how you clear grass. This is what I have to do for multiple hours to be able to get clean grass. It's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. This is what I'm going to have to do. But at the same time, it'll be quite the accomplishment for me when we get all of this done. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to call it for the episode here. Kind of letting you know, kind of an update as to what is going on with the Tanglewood series. By the way, if you guys are wondering, not only is all the stuff at the warehouse, I've been kind of hoarding a lot. All the batteries, the generator, the other solar panels that I still have to build. All the freaking rags that I've killed off of the zombies. Yeah. Tons of rip sheets. And then obviously like the metal bars. I have some food in here. I need to go through. Oh my god, I have my walkie-talkies. Oh, I completely forgot that. Yes. My walkie-talkies. Alright. But because of that, we are going to go ahead and let you guys kind of skedaddle off. And, you know, this is Sharon Bunn. Has been doing a lot of work in the memory of Bob as well. And if you guys enjoy the series full-heartedly, make sure to be able to drop a sub on the channel. It does help out. Make sure to check out some of the other content. I'm doing the Forest, Sons of the Forest we started to get into. And then on top of that, I want to get back into a little bit of the indie horror games as well. A couple that I do want to play that are coming up. So that would be really, really cool as we try to strive and give you the variety and scary variety as well for survival, horror, and all types of other things. Want to make this a community and, you know, have a lot of fun with it. All right. Thank you guys for all the support. Just to let you guys know, we are literally a couple hundred hours away from the application for partnership on Twitch. If you, excuse me, on YouTube, not on Twitch, for the partnership for application on YouTube. And if you want to help out, you guys can kind of just check out the other videos and share them with your friends. All right, we will see you guys again next time. Thank you so much for, once again, 100% of the support here. And Sharon and I will see you on the next episode of Rebuilding Tanglewood, which we are going to be going and kind of back into a couple of the areas to be able to steal a ton of refrigerators and door hinges and doorknobs and furniture and all types of things to be able to remake these houses. All right, we will see you guys again next time.